Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats and Junket Bros? It's Thursday. You know what that means. We're here hanging and chilling. Normally we'd be doing a Lunacy watch-along, but unfortunately tonight they're doing a replay of Stranglemania, which we've already done, so no reason to replay it again. So we're going to do a little bit of TNA tonight, pal. Whoop, whoop. Hang on, let me adjust this camera here. All right. Check 1 2, check 1 2. All right. Not perfect, but we'll go with it. Don't forget to sign your NDA, pal, and get your belt counts in. I'm going to go 8 tonight. Looks like Lab Rat's got his 7 in. Whoop, whoop. Let's see who we got to join us. Now, of course, we got Lab Rat with a testimony tonight. And we got Cold-Blooded. Whoop, whoop. Always good to see you guys. You got Buckshot Kid in the house. And we'll be having MSG joining us here shortly. Whoop, whoop. And that's 3 belts. Hey, what's up, pal? Whoop, whoop.
The system in Ash and Baylor Bronson. That took place last week.
He's the drama king, Matthew Raywald. I'm Tom Hannafin. Welcome to the 8-game hydration announce desk. You can use the promo code TNA15 and get 15.
So I think these are the I think it's stuff from the Syracuse tapings.
Bronson is about to go one-on-one with Nick Nemeth. So we're joined on commentary.
That's right.
Hey, what's up, Nelson? Whoop, whoop.
I am his little brother. He's my
and
brother.
to be fair, though, that was a smart call. In my opinion, that was a good call on their part. Replay Stranglemania. Let people who didn't get a chance to see it see, what happened, so they can understand, where they're going with Lunacy. We hope all is well. It's good to see you, my brother. Whoop, whoop. Yep, they're already tied for him. Yeah, last night on AEW Dynamite, we might have had the lowest ever belt count. As a shoot, 3 belts. Only 3 belts appeared on Dynamite last night. The AEW World title, the TNT title, and the CMLL World title. Or Women's World title, I should say. Yeah, plus it buys them a week too, because especially with their touring and taping schedule, buying a week or getting yourself an extra week that's actually a pretty good idea. That helps there too. Yeah, lowest I've ever personally seen for AEW.
There's no footage of KC being born a Nemeth. Okay, he's not.
That's true. Butt out, right? No one was arguing that point. So
yeah, he does. And I remember, during the, I want to say it was the sacrifice, at the end of the sacrifice pre-show, he said he was cashing it in his hometown of Cleveland, and then that never happened, and it turned into Eddie Edwards catching in his Feast or Fire.
Supporting your real brother, getting a bird's eye view of this match.
Not a bird's eye view. That would be from high above, where birds.
Yeah, they had I believe 3 Lunacy tapings this week. They had on Saturday they were in LA, on Saturday they were in Tempe, Arizona, And then on Sunday, they were in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I believe, yeah, those were. I think those were all lunacy tapings. So they got at least 3 more weeks in the can. So that's about between tonight's Stranglemania replay and then 3 weeks of TV. So they got about a month. They have.
One-on-one for the TNA World Championship. Also, the only one, Elena Black, really in action this season. We get an explanation from Zaya Brookside, who we once knew as the Angel of the Ring. Why did she turn her back on Wei Ying Lee in her knockouts?
Put the waterman away here. No, shoulder up at 2.
The match. Matt Hardy is out for
I'm sure they'll be back in the air. I'm sure they'll be back there. Probably sometime later this year.
Come on, Nick. Let's go. He's a wanted man for a reason. People want to see him win.
Or I bet they'd be there. Yeah, I bet they would be back there sometime this year.
Straight headbutt. Now Nick with a spine.
Yep. Because she's got a boyfriend who don't play that shit. Dude, and shout out to Casey Navarro for standing up for and being a man to his woman this weekend. Whoop, whoop. 6 belts, good shit, pal. Whoop, whoop.
We're talking about that Casey Navarro coming back instead of talking about your win at Rebellion 2.
I'm so sick of hearing about Casey Navarro. Look at Lich.
Yeah, that's what pretty much all the creeps coming out of the ward were.
So you admit that?
What are you talking about?
You just said that was illegal. What Alicia did.
Point Zane, whoop whoop. Good to see you, pal. Always pleasure. Hope all's well. Whoop whoop.
Am I the rock or the idiot? Which one am I?
You're the award-winning actor.
Side slam there.
Okay, I have not seen that. I need to check that out, Buckshot. Thank you. And Hammer in the house. Whoop whoop. Too legit to quit. Always a pleasure. Happy Thursday. What's up, pal?
Check the footage. Nick and I were both
See that?
of our mother, you know?
Oh my God, no.
DNA tests exist too, just to be sure.
We can do all those.
By the way, I noticed that your parents
Don't fuck with that family, pal.
came out to Rebellion and but they didn't really care about your match.
Well, you know,
Gotta rub it in.
that was the past. We're focusing on the present right now. And right now, I need my big brother to win this match.
Speaking of
Come on, guys. Some of these fans, they don't know. Some people just don't understand what boundaries are.
It might be tonight.
Could be.
Might be in the middle of this match.
He's been eyeing the TNA World Champion. An eye on Santana.
Like, seriously, dude trying to take a piss or a shit, you're gonna bother him? What the fuck?
Now Nemeth taking a shot at Bear Bronze.
I mean, he is the big, the bad, the bruiser of the system, but Nemeth unloading on Bear Bronson. What happened to tag team champions here?
The system. And that's my big brother.
Famouser put to the inside leg. Oh, and Bronson able to kick out.
I thought he had him.
Opportunity here for Bear Bronson up against the former TNA World Tag Team Champion and the TNA World Champion.
Bear Bronson got to dig deep to get back.
And then Booker proceeded to give him a potty kiss,
Nick Nemeth fired up here.
which in Shorzy means is when someone's standing at a urinal, you slam their head in the wall or slam their face into the wall.
Bear Bronson felt it coming. Look out. Choke bomb, center of the ring. He's got the shoulder up in time.
I'm gonna have a heart attack here with my big brother. I'm wearing the Nemeth merch right now. Check,
Really? So yeah, Punk was not out of line. Punk really was not out of line. He was putting this creep stalker in his place.
Dominance that Bronson nearly had the wanted man just in the nick of time. Nemeth gets out of it.
You know, his name's Nick.
I know. That's it.
Right there.
It's like I do this.
trying to beat the system.
And now Bear Bronson is looking to end this against Nick Nemeth. This would be a marquee victory for Bronson.
Come on. Wake up, Nick. Here we go. Come on.
Only problem with that, Lab Rat, is that could be considered like sexual harassment, because then that dude could turn around and sue you, and for a multitude, he could use anything he can to try to sue you for that. Even though it's funny and he has it coming, but who knows what kind of legalities there might be in the way that would nip you in the ass for that. Points, Lab Rat. When you go to take a piss and something feels amiss, gonorrhea. Whoop, whoop. Absolutely, Hammer. And Casey Navarro did just that this weekend, and much props and respect to him for it.
Let's see.
For danger zone. Oh, this gets clobbered by Bronson.
Look at this. Bronson's got his foot on the gas here.
Good sense of urgency here from Bronson.
Could it be enough?
Is this it?
No.
Pulls back on the leg. Nemeth popped out at 2.
Oh yeah, like that Randy meme, like that Randy Marsh meme. Oh, a spooky ghost came in here. It was a spooky ghost.
I'm a little worried about Nick.
Bronson on top of Nemeth. You can feel the frustration coming from Bronson.
Ah, gotcha.
That's right. Just catch your breath, Nick. Oh, thank God. Oh, I like how this looks.
Bronson now.
Always a way around, pal.
Bronson has the attention more referee. His system swarming at ringside.
Okay, I'm gonna hit. Oh, here we go. That little maggot. Casey, you know what? I'm gonna take you.
Casey Navarro out here in the impact zone, drawing the attention of the system away from Nick Nemeth.
Continuing to back up Nick Nemeth, and Nick Nemeth backed up him.
Brian helped Nick Nemeth get back into the ring. Super kick delivered by Nick Nemeth, and now danger zone. Nick Nemeth is
Good. I like this match and this finish. I like the finish. Casey Navarro drawing the distraction, and then Ryan's basically like, okay, he's in on the plan. No, absolutely not. No way, Cold-Blooded. No way. They are not trying that shit with Fatu because they know Fatu would fuck them up. Unless one of them was incredibly fucking stupid. That'd be like trying to pull that shit with Haku back in the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing by with Rich Swann. Rich, later on tonight, you have an opportunity to
Cheers, generals! Whoop,
How
whoop.
are you feeling ahead of this match?
How am I feeling? Goosebumps going through my body. I got that fire of passion in my belly. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what I've been busting my ass for. This is
Haku, Bruiser Brody.
Then I got the charisma.
Dude, yeah, see, I would love to see one of these creeps try that shit with Bruiser Brody. Oh my fuck, that would be fun to watch. That would be so fun to watch. One of these creeps try to pull that shit with a Bruiser Brody or a Haku. That would be, that would be so fun to watch.
Any excuses. I don't want them to say there was any distractions when I pinned Mike Santana's shoulders on the mat. 1, 2, 3, and everybody.
Oh yeah, so I remember some of the Samoans and Tongans were like kind of providing security for Tiffy through the. There's a video of them, shielding Tiffy, and like nobody fucked with them.
Swann gets his first shot at the TNA World Championship. He goes up against the battle-tested TNA World Champion Mike Santana.
Meanwhile, the Hardys have been pushed to their limits. In one-on-one action, it will be Matt Hardy versus Judge Vincent and Jeff banned from ringside.
Meanwhile, last week, Elijah had a chance to go one-on-one with Kazarian, but Elijah was great at a concert.
Must be in the injured ankle, the injured leg, knee.
Cheers, Hammer and fam. Whoop, whoop.
Through his body, and you can see, look at him, telling Earl Hebner to keep his eye on him. And he's reaching, he's grabbed a hold of the cage, and he's trying to. Give me the bat! Give me the bat! He's yelling, give me the bat!
That's the same cameraman he just took out, isn't it?
What in the world is he got a hold of
That was such a surprisingly fun match. That cage match, that hardcore cage match between Foley and Sting at Lockdown 09. And of course, Mick Foley right there invoking, going right to The Shining. Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Give me the bat. Give me the bat. Give me the bat. Nice. Whoop, whoop. Man, love some rice. Always love some rice. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal.
I'll tell you what, though, you just have nowhere to go. Cut him, Steve. Look out! Bat of the leg.
What a shot by Foley.
Right, and nobody got hurt in this match. Just two workers who know how to work, make it look believable without hurting each other.
But the bottom line is where's Mick Foley? He's either going to have to make him submit here. We know he can't climb over the top.
Well, I think part of it, though, does help with the fact that Sting and Foley go way, even at 09, they went way back. Like they were, they've been friends since like 92 WCW. In fact, I think Foley, if I remember correctly, Foley did credit Sting with helping him get his break in WCW. Because Sting had saw his stuff and was like, I want to work with him. I think he would be a great heel for me to work with.
As that barbed wire just been used up so many times. Oh, another shot to the gut of Mick Foley. And now look at this.
So I kind of went off on there on a tangent.
From behind, Sting with the shot to the back of.
This is a taste of medicine, and oh man, how many shots can Foley take as Sting is just bringing him down?
Hey, what's up, Iris Returns? Whoop, whoop. Always good to see you. Hope all is well.
Level of violence, it's even more than we anticipated. And now he's got the barbed wire right in his face,
right in his
eyes.
Oh my God. Shot by Foley. He had to do it to kick backwards, the low blow. And then he puts it right into the head.
Directly into the head, into the face of Sting. And referee Hebner checking on his condition.
Probably with some shoot injuries coming out of this match.
Hebner says, no, oh,
Nah, it's a commercial break, and with the feed I'm watching, it's the TNA Plus feed. So when they go to a hard commercial break, what they'll do on the TNA Plus, or at least on TNA Plus, they'll air footage from from an old match. And that's what we were watching, like a clip from Sting, and because Lockdown's coming back later, and I think it's like coming back. I want to say August. I think August. Lockdown's coming back. They're they're doing Lockdown matches.
Your one-stop shop for all things TNA wrestling. Shirts, hats, hoodies, and so much more. Get it now before it's all gone. TNAmerch.com.
Gentlemen, please welcome the Drifter, Elijah.
Raywald, I don't think that's Elijah.
Well, it can't be so. It's the music, it's the guitar, it's the hat, it's the
Okay, that's,
atrocious amounts of ugly
I believe,
scars.
yeah, that's Frankie Kazarian right there. Yeah, that is Frankie Kazarian.
Wait a second. I know those glistening magnetic eyes anywhere. I think I know who that is, Tom. Having a tough time getting into the ring. Quite a lot of accoutrement. To make a point here, it was a very royal entrance, if you ask me.
It's pretty clear from where I'm sitting. That's Frankie Kazarian.
This concert just got even better.
Yeah, that is kind of a disconnect. Wait a minute. We're actually having tags inside of a cage. How does that make sense?
Now, I know I look like a homeless caveman who escaped a mental institution, but believe it or not, I look like this on purpose.
And we got MSG in the house. What's up, pal? Whoop, whoop.
What up, what up, what up?
Oh, is it good to see you, man? Hope all is well.
Yeah, man. Just got my DoorDash order, so it's pretty good.
Nice. What'd you get tonight?
A tropical smoothie cafe. Ever heard of that place?
You see, the other day,
I think there is. There might be one in my area. 'Cause I know I picked up some DoorDash from one.
Okay.
I was either. I'm sad. I realize Elijah's got himself a case of the blues.
Got some. I got a chicken bacon ranch cookie baked lays here. What's up, Hammer?
Nice.
To be able to beat Frankie Kazarian.
Oh, nice. Nice, Hammer. Whoop, whoop.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of, you know what? I'm actually having a little bit of pork myself tonight.
I bet you are, you fucking asshole. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but for real though, Gramps the other day picked up. We have this our local, one of our local grocery stores has this thing called what's called a butcher's bundle, where it's like any 4 cuts of meat. 1994. Which so like when I pick it up, I usually get like 2-3 pounds of chicken thighs, 2-3 pounds of drumsticks, like 1 to 2 pounds of wings.
No bread,
and then
no water, just meat.
Oh yeah,
Just meat, bro.
and then I'll get some and like maybe some ground beef or pork steaks, depending on what they got. So it's usually comes about 8-10 pounds of meat for $20. Can't argue with that.
Oh no, it was an Elijah imposter. What?
And then whenever I end up donating, I freeze and then I feel like say I feel like having some like I'll get like a part of it is like 3-4 pounds of like center cut pork steaks, and then I'll have I'll cut them in half and then have like maybe 3 halves and then freeze the rest.
I bet you like that center pork.
Oh, it's delicious, pal.
Take that pork to the mouth. Who was the imposter? Do we know?
It was Kazarian, Frankie Kazarian.
Oh, okay.
A Walk with Elijah guitar strap match. And since he can't really respond right now, and I've got a guitar in front of all my friends, song together.
Frankie Kazarian is one dude I've been.
It goes like this.
Let's just say he's figured out how to tone the in-ring work down and be more of a character. and gotten much better as a performer as a result.
Well, it took him long enough.
So apparently, like, Russo's now cool with those dudes because of that. You hear about this? How he approached Christopher Daniels, apologized to him, and Chris is like, "You didn't have to. Thank you. You know, we're cool."
Okay.
And he put him over.
Nice. Well, that's cool. Hopefully they can all have a, maybe Christopher Daniels will show up at JCW.
Well, I'm pretty sure that maybe not on, some kind of on-screen thing, but I'm pretty sure he's retired though.
Never say never, bro.
That is true. Never say never.
Well, Mr. Carter, that's a terrific looking chair around your throat. Eric, if this is how you think it ends, this is how you think the top 1% mythology ends, good. Because I have been here before, but I do not break here. Last week, Eric, you put this chair around my throat. You tried to take my livelihood. You tried to take... Because that is why it came back. Not for mere matches, no.
Yeah, and then I think it was Frankie Kazarian posted a picture of himself, AJ Styles, and the Motor City Machine Guns posing together at the Hall of Fame, and he replied to that saying, "Great group of guys right here."
Russo replied to that?
Yep.
Nice.
Let me go double check that real quick, just so I don't want to talk out of school.
World champion EC3 to where he deserves to be, where he is going, to the legends, to the lores, to the finality of the greatest story ever told. Act 3, starring EC3. Eric, I'm coming.
Rich Swann gets the opportunity.
Okay, my bad. So it was Anthony Marizio quote tweeting Frankie Kazarian, and he replied to that and he said, "Really good guys."
Gotcha. Russo still said good guys, right? You're saying? Yeah.
Yes. Basically, put over all four of them.
Yeah.
That is canon, cold-blooded. That absolutely is canon. Russo himself has said it, Ed Ferrara said it, and Bruce Pritchard said it. And that one of the rare times their stories align where it's like, yeah, that was the original plan, and Vince McMahon saw him and said, "Ain't no way. Send him home." And to add even more evidence to that, they tried to recycle that same angle in WCW, where they went with Christopher Daniels being Vampiro's higher power, which only lasted the night after Great American Bash and just vanished right after that. Whoop, whoop.
And this is where the cage can be used to lock Brother Devon out as they've done.
Oh, Beer Money and Team 3D in a cage.
Before he kicks out, as Rude went for the cover.
I'll tell you what, Beer Money's got to concentrate right now on just going after pin, or maybe the two of them making him submit. While you've got Devon out, the last thing you want is...
Hey, what's up, Carl Hickford? Whoop, whoop. Happy Thursday. Hope your week's going well.
What's up, Carl?
By Brother Ray, comes back with those big open hand slaps, and you heard him just reverberate and echo all throughout the arena. And then he leaves his feet to take down both Storm and Rude. As Rude comes at Brother Ray.
Exactly what Beer Money didn't want to have happen. To have Brother Ray get himself a second win. A guy of that size and strength that could be damaging. And look at this. Brother Ray going to the... He's won. They ended on Robert Roode, and you can see.
Oh, there. I did not see that. Damn, I gotta check. I gotta look that up now.
Brother Ray caught him with a shot, hitting with the punch. Storm taking on a play, being crouched on top. And now again, because Brother Ray was climbing up to the top, he had his back to the ring. And that's what's coming back to haunt him. At the same time, his vision is impaired because the blood is flowing down into his eyes.
Tell you what, Devon right here in front of us has got himself.
Yeah, congratulations, Steph McMahon, inductee WWE 26 Hall of Fame icon and legend. What an outstanding legacy.
No.
He put my auntie Steph and my uncle Paul.
Hot rope, super bubble bomb on Robert Roode.
I don't even think Robert Roode's going to get up from that one.
Please,
That's
please,
tremendous. That is tremendous.
Oh my God, it's done. Wow, can you believe it? Robert Roode showing it.
So what's up, Brandon? How you doing tonight?
Doing good, man. Had a pretty good day at work today.
Nice. Did you rub one out?
I plead the fifth on that one.
You ain't got to lie to kick it, bro. I don't judge here. You know, you talk about all this pork. You know, whatever, dude. You want to rub one out? Rub one out live on stream. People will pay donations for that.
Yeah, but also might get us kicked off of YouTube as well. So
Whatever. Let's do some coke, bro. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what is this, Fightful?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, see, here's I got a pork steak right here.
Okay. I'm eating a cookie now. Yeah, I bet you got some steak there. Jerk that chicken, bro.
Chicken jerk.
Yeah, I just had a chicken bacon ranch, but I did get Caribbean jerk chicken for my girl for dinner, but she's sleeping right now.
You know, I got to give Ali credit because, let's just say, I know exactly what Mustafa Ali is doing with that hairstyle. I know exactly what he's going for with that, and that's good heat.
Charlie Kirk? What?
No,
We need to talk. We need to talk now.
Mom Donnie.
Oh.
Not just gone, we were taken into a place that we thought didn't even.
I think we're lined up now because I can hear your audio and it's actually matching my video.
Scary things. My skin breaks out. I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Did you catch the Undead Realm stuff that was going, the storyline that they were doing over the past few weeks where Ali came back to. Here's one thing TNA does a very good job with: continuity. Because the last time we saw Ali on camera, she was stabbed in the throat. She's dead. So she comes back as dead, and Rosemary's trying to bring her back to life, and that's like a multi-week angle.
Well, TNA does a good job at death angles. You know, remember the kids they killed in LAX? They mowed down those kids?
That I don't remember. I remember, what was it? James Storm throwing Mickey James on a train tracks and her getting hit by a train. And then Cody Deaner stabbing Eric Young.
Yeah, there was an LAX thing and they mowed down some kids, bro. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, look it up.
I'll check that out. Wow.
No, I don't believe it was intentional, but yeah, some kids died, bro.
Oof.
In storyline, of course.
Okay, storyline. Okay. Not for real, dude. As they shoot dead kids who kind of bother me because there was a time when I was doing pizza deliveries, and no joke, I will never ever forget this image. I'm coming on the street where there's these baseball fields, like it's houses on this side, and then there's the main street or this one street, and then it curves off this way. then during like this on this corner where this is at, there's baseball fields.
Okay.
So I'm coming up the street, and then I make a right turn to go on, down the street where the baseball fields are at, and then there's more houses over here.
Okay.
And as I'm driving, I'm noticing everybody, like literally every single person in the stands is looking, like staring in the middle of the road. Staring in the middle of the road of where I'm about to go drive. I'm like, what are they looking at? What are they looking at? Like, what's going on here? And then I finally, I look right in front of my car, literally right in front of my car as I'm about to pull up, is the dead body of a 5-year-old child who's got hit by a car.
Damn.
And I'm just sitting there like, wait, that's a kid. That's a kid right in front of me. And I'm trying to process this. And the only thing that snaps me out of it is the ambulance pulling up behind me and the sirens going off and that shook me out of it.
Yeah, no, I understand, bro. Like when I was working as a video photographer for a news station, I had to cover some stuff. And one of the stories I had to end up covering was like a kid drowned in a pool, and I had to like be out there. I didn't film it, but like I watched them like gurney out the body bag. It was horrible.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Oh.
That was horrible. I was there all day.
I'm sorry, man.
Well, you see a lot of bad shit when you're doing news production, news stuff like that. Comes with the territory. What are you going to do? Life sucks and then you die.
Yeah, pal. Here, sign this NDA.
Right?
Here's what I like about the Hardy Boys is that it's like they're not about getting themselves over. They're trying to help get over the younger guys and establish. They're kind of carrying an entire brand on their back almost. Like if they weren't in TNA, would they be drawing as much as they are?
It was Dutch who smashed Matt Hardy's skull into a brick wall at Sacrifice.
Just 1 second. I'm right here.
Orleans in the midst
Okay,
of
cool.
a tag team match where Jeff Hardy
Taking a little puff here. Little puff.
twist of fate. Hold on. Dutch wanted death waltz.
Puff, puff, give. Puff, puff, give. You get killed doing it to somebody else. Yucky, my boy.
Dutch, however, this is the battle to deal with here, and Dutch is breaking the hole with his teeth.
I mean, hey, that's one version of a rope break.
Side effect. Tonight here in Syracuse, New York, Matt Hardy versus Dutch. We invite you to head to TNAWrestling.com because the pre-sale is underway now for 6, and the general on sale begins tomorrow, Friday the 24th.
Dude, between the amount of kids that Matt and Jeff have, that's an NWO right there.
For the first time in 10 years in Chicago, and Bound for Glory this coming October in Tampa, Florida. Ticket information is available right now at TNAWrestling.com.
He's having a hard time being contained.
There is a wild look in the eyes of Matt Hardy.
Nice, boys. Whoop, whoop.
And this is direct payback from the Sacrifice event. Matt Hardy doing to Dutch what Dutch did to him.
All right. Feeling froggy now. Woo.
Nice. I'll never forget this. This is one of the funniest, unintentional comedy things that I think TNA has ever done. So you know about the BioFlex injury report giving thing they do, right?
Yeah.
So they did it with even after being attacked by the Righteous, Matt Hardy is cleared to compete tonight, and they show the clip of Matt Hardy tied, beaten, and bloodied. And as they say he's clear to compete tonight, he slumps down from where he's tied up, and there's a giant blood stain on the wall. Yeah, he looks pretty clear, pal.
Well, you know, Matt Hardy's got a history of just being like, fuck it, I'll wrestle, whatever. I have a concussion, sure. Tony Khan doesn't give a shit. I'm bloody and beaten, whatever.
Yeah, like Chad, like the time when the Wyatt Six made their debut, and Chad Gable looked like he got shot in the head, and the next week he's got a bandage on his head, and he's good.
Crazy. All right, giggity giggity. Let's see. We got this. You know, I like this guy that Matt Hardy's fighting. Dutch, is that what his name is?
Yep.
I like this this faction.
Yeah, it's kind of like they're kind of like the Beatles meets Pat Robertson.
Yeah. You're like the Beatles meets Pat Robertson. How about that?
I can see that in a weird, twisted way.
So no JCW lunacy tonight. Are you going to stream some video games, play some video games, Brandon?
Oh, of course.
What are you playing tonight? What's on deck?
I think probably do some Final Fantasy VIII. We're in the middle of we're at the spot where the missiles are coming from Balaam or about to fire at Balaam Garden, and they're in the middle of a civil war between Sid and Norg.
Okay. So you playing a SNES emulator?
No, actually, I got the PS5.
Oh, like you have the game downloaded on there?
Yep.
Nice. Did you pay for it? Whatever.
Yeah, but like it was a long time ago because it's on my account, so I still have it.
Nice. I've been playing because I got my whole setup now, my command center here. Look, I can let me press this button. You can see it. If I zoom out, see, like I got my whole area.
Oh, nice.
Got like a black curtain behind me now, and then I got like a L-shaped desk or whatever. But I got my PS5 down here now, and I've got it hooked up to my 4K monitor. So I've been playing a lot of Spider-Man.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
Man, one game that I was hoping to be able to start playing because it was supposed to release like a month ago, but its release date got pushed or indefinitely. It's like indefinite whenever it's going to be released. But the remaster of Dynasty Warriors 3 and Extreme Legends.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, that's one I've tried to get for like an emulator, but I just couldn't, or ROM emulator, but could not get anything to work. So if and plus they only have the earliest one they have on PS5 that you can buy is 6.
Oh, Dynasty Warriors 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which, while itself is a good game, it's like, okay, it's a good game, but I want to do 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I played it last year, I think, when it came out, the new Assassin's Creed game. I'm waiting for it to drop in price, and I was going to go pick that up.
That's one of the perks about being a patient gamer. Just wait for it to drop in price. You got plenty of other games you can play. In the meantime, you're good.
Yeah, I don't have FOMO, dude. The only game that honestly the only game that I probably will buy that's brand new when it comes out next is Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, I'm not gonna fucking wait for that. I'm buying that.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
Oh, Assassin's Creed is down to $32 at GameStop now.
Oh, nice.
I wonder how much it is on PlayStation Store.
Whoop whoop hammer, yes. Give me some OG Pac-Man.
Pac-Man fever. Pac-Man fever. Driving me insane.
In fact, give me that OG Pac-Man in the old pizzerias, pal. And bowling alleys.
Yeah, but that's probably the only game I'm waiting for is Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, that'll be the day one game that I buy for sure. I'm not going to fucking wait for that one. But I haven't hooked up. I'm waiting for my new keyboard tray. Once I get my new keyboard tray here tomorrow, and I'm putting my entertainment center under this desk, and then I'll have, I won't have it hooked up, but I'll have access to hook up my Xbox again, my PS3, my Sega Saturn, my Dreamcast, and my Nintendo Wii.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I got my
Dude,
PS5 down here. I was gonna bring the Nintendo Switch down, but it's already set up in the living room, so I'm just leaving it up there.
Yeah, if you can access from the basement, why move it? Or from where you're from? Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna bring the Switch down. I'm just gonna leave it up there.
Ah, I got you.
Yeah, I don't really want to bring it down here. It's already hooked up there. Dude, I'll buy. That's literally the. You're right, Nelson. I literally will pay $100 for Grand Theft Auto 6 if that's the price. Like, honestly, that's the only game I've been waiting for a couple years. And I've never spent that much on a video game, but I would for that game for sure. But I don't play online though, so like the online stuff doesn't really matter to me. So like if there's like an exclusive edition where you get like a bunch of points and skins or whatever for your fucking online thing, I'm not gonna buy that. I don't fucking care.
Man, do you remember? You might remember this. Remember playing The Sims back in the day, like way back in the day, like.
Yeah.
Do you remember the skins they used to do back in the day, where you could actually replace, like, you could have the Simpsons, you could have Jay and Silent Bob,
the mods and shit like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Those are still out there. You can do that for sure.
And
Sims 4 is ridiculous though. Like they fucking have over monetized the crap out of that. Like you can get it on Steam, right? So you buy the game, but like if you want to buy the complete of everything, all the downloads, all the expansions, everything, bro, it comes out to like $1,000 now.
Yeah, I'll just take the original Sims and the first 2 expansions, and we're good.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I was a Mac guy, I would probably play more Steam games, but I'm not switching to Windows. I love my Mac, so I love my Mac. I'm part of the Apple ecosystem. And I don't want to do the whole, but you can download this program and then download Windows PC. I don't want to fucking do all that shit. I know how to do it. I just don't want to do it. I can play certain games, though, on GeForce and NVIDIA's GeForce. That's how I played Assassin's Creed last year on my Mac, which was pretty cool. But you got to pay like a subscription fee to the GeForce, and then you got to pay a subscription fee to Ubisoft to play the game. And I'm just like, whatever. I'm like, I'll just fucking, I think I tried it for 1 month, and I'm just like, I'm just going to fucking wait for it to drop in price. The Playboy game, Buckshot Kid. Yeah, I played that game too on the PlayStation. I am the table.
Yeah, that's a worker call, like figuring out how to improv and make it work. Of course, if anybody should know how to do that in this company or in that company, it would be Matt. He's been through enough tables in his career.
Wait a minute! Oh my God!
You dig what I'm saying, man? Otherwise known as a black hole slam, made popular in TNA by Abyss.
Right.
By the way, did you catch any of that Undead Realm stuff that they were doing?
Who? TNA?
Yeah, for
No.
like just for the.
First time I've watched TNA in like months.
I'll say this: if you have time, at the very least, go back and watch like from the very beginning of when they started this whole storyline. Well, the original started out with, it looked like Rosemary was trying to collect the 7 deadly sins because that was required to bring Allie back to life.
Okay.
And they even, I'll give them this credit, they even went as far as to make sure they did the makeup department put the slash wounds or the gouge wounds in Allie's neck.
Damn.
And have her be like a ghost where only like Rosemary and a select few could see her.
Yeah.
But they ended up, they paid it off and they had her finally come back to life at the last week.
Okay. Well, I'm glad they brought her back to life, Brandon.
But they had some really fun cameos in there. They had the return of Swinger's Palace in there. They had Abyss return.
They had Abyss return?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And Joseph Park, too.
Okay.
Who else do they have? Crazy Steve.
Crazy Steve. Okay.
Johnny Swinger. Of course, Swinger's pals.
Yeah.
And they also included other wrestlers in it, too, and kind of elevated them, too, such as Jada Stone and Mara Sade.
Okay. Raven finally finished his story.
Oh, yeah, Raven appeared in this, too.
Oh, okay.
Father James Mitchell. Yeah, there was during this whole storyline, there was a very, I thought was a real heartfelt human-to-human, interaction between Father James Mitchell and Abyss that was done through their characters.
Nice. Very nice. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, because there was one segment that ended with, what was it? It was Rosemary showing up at some, a band, it was some nightclub. Nobody was there, but it was James Mitchell singing My Way.
Yeah.
And
It's a
then,
trip, not to change subject anymore because we're talking about it. It's a trip that Allie has never really gotten a shot in WWE, you know?
For real, she's a tremendous performer. She might. I could see, with her being back in TNA and their partnership with WWE, I could see, WWE finally seeing her and be like, we can do something with her.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, what's up, Frankie Pickle Bear Ass? Whoop, whoop.
Frankie.
Yeah, Johnny Bravo as well. They actually tied up that whole storyline with Rosemary marrying Johnny Bravo, where the divorce was finally finalized, and it was Joseph Park who finalized the divorce.
That's funny.
That's 5 belts. So now, yeah, TNA has actually beaten AEW this week on the belt count.
Oh, Sonya Deville. That's interesting.
Yeah, she's the new authority figure.
Okay.
Yeah, doing this angle. Yeah, they did this angle with where she was in a power show, where it's basically her and Santana were kind of co-running things, but then there's a situation where he'd been under review, and then there's a thing where what was it? What's her nuts? Indy Hartwell convinced him to go into the women's locker room to do a jump on the Elegance brand. They got a man in there. Plus, I'm letting you in, so it's all good. And then Daria's like, no, you enter the women's locker room, you're suspended.
Oh, interesting.
What the hell is happening? What do you want? All we are asking.
Oh yeah, and Dana Brooke is or I should say, Ash by Elegance is a big part of TNA now.
Yeah, I know that. I saw her last year down at Boca Raton Championship Wrestling when I went out there for a show.
How's that?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's good. Indie Fed. It's interesting how they have it set up. It's like theater set up. It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and your ticket comes with catered food.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so you walk into the venue, you walk upstairs, and there's a whole buffet banquet of food, and then you go into the venue.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Our favorite part of the show, the BioFlex injury report gimmick. Whoop, whoop.
Here we go.
Exactly, Hammer. Whoop, whoop. Fakey Kazarian, he's in evaluation.
Trey Miguel is still sidelined after suffering a severe laceration on his right knee during his rebellion.
Severe laceration on the right knee, which basically means he has a knee cut open.
I don't understand why they think this is good to show the fans. Our guys are injured. Check it out.
I mean, if it was executed correctly, I think this could actually work and do good, because you could use shoot injuries to explain why people are out, and then throw storyline injuries in there to kind of legitimize those, because you're kind of blurring the lines. If they executed it right.
Yeah, but this
is
not. This is because these guys are wrestling erratically and they injure themselves.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, that's before they got BioFlex as a sponsor.
Some titties there. Atlanta Black.
Yes, we had an abrupt Xia Brookside heel turn at TNA Rebellion, which I got to believe was because Danny Luna left the company. It's like, fuck, you need another heel. We'll turn Xia.
Fuck it. You watched any of the new Hulk Hogan document series yet?
I have not yet. No, I'll probably try to. I will try to. I at least try to make an effort to remember to watch it before I go to bed tonight, or watch it as I'm in bed tonight.
Yeah, I mean it's 4 episodes. The first, like I fell asleep during the third one just because I was tired. But the first, I'm gonna say 3 episodes from what I've been watching is just like information you already know about Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean? The 4th one apparently has some interesting tidbits. I was talking about this on the FLR today. Apparently, he talks about using fentanyl during TNA, so that's interesting.
Yeah, that was one thing I did, like a story I did like read about was that it was like the headline was Hulk Hogan was using like copious amounts of fentanyl every day ever since he divorced from Linda.
Yeah,
which would have been like 2009, and when did he die? 2025, so good 16 years.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Team titties and biceps.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's how I like them, pal. Hit you and quit you. Get on out of here.
I gotta get me a Roadcaster, man. Those things are awesome.
Right?
Yes, let the anger come. Strike me down while you can. But it won't make your dried up ovaries any more fertile.
You don't just chop off somebody's fireman.
Luckily, I'm actually as a shoot in life, I'm actually in a good spot where I can actually, it's going to take work and hustling, but I can start actually being able to get and upgrade things like that.
Well, my first recommendation is, if I had to tell you something, is I would say go get a USB cable and hook your phone up as your camera, bro. Use your like cell phone as your camera.
Okay, cool.
I mean, that's what I'm using. That's what me and Ray do.
I like that boom boom pow. Them chicks be jacking my style. They try and copy my swagger. I'm on that next shit now.
Here's the thing. I'm actually using a pretty good camera right now. It's actually the camera you sent me.
I know. I'm just saying, if you get a USB though, like with your phone, it'll fucking change everything. It'll look even better.
Cool.
You should have respected my authority.
It's coming right for us.
It's coming right for us.
Shh, quiet. See, we need to see it coming right for us is because it's self-defense, because Democrats passed a lot of laws saying we can't hunt.
Have you ever had someone you love quiff in your face?
Yeah, tip assist. Fuck them all to death. Let's make this country great again.
Fuck them all to death.
What do you say, Mr. Hat?
No way he just said that.
He shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy. Poor little feller.
Sharon, what is he talking about? Nothing, hon, nothing.
All right, do you mind if I touch your balls, sir?
What? Yes, I mind. Do you mind if I touch your fucking balls?
Give me the TSA, pal.
What's up? What's up? Crapped on your desk, Doug. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my God, it's Russell Crowe.
Oh my God, it's Russell Crowe! Oh my God! Why don't you mind your own business, you scrouter? Making movies, making songs, and fighting around the world.
Dude, why is this guy always beating everybody up? But if you leave me down, you take away the biggest part of me. Ooh, girl, baby, please come home.
Whoop, whoop.
The realest Mike Santana in their first time ever going one-on-one. The electric Rich Swann claims he can go. But he is going to have...
And that's our main event tonight. Mike Santana defending against Rich Swann. Whoop, whoop.
Allegedly. That's so good.
Oh, yeah, card subject is to change.
And long story short.
Yeah, he says, long story short, after he already said the long-ass story.
I'm just a typical little girl. I like dancing and ponies and getting my snooch pounded on Friday nights.
Give me margarine, pal.
He's such a douchebag. Man, that new version must have sucked balls.
I just want to let you know something, Brandon.
Beating off the dog is not appropriate when we have company. I mean, ever. Beating off the dog is not appropriate ever.
Come on, boy. Red Rocket. Red Rocket.
I want to apologize. My
Gail Kim.
But I really want to say something. And a rebellion
Even though she's, wow, she does look a lot like Gail Kim.
Mm-hmm.
was really bad for me.
Even though
I know it's not her. I'm just saying she looks like fucking Gail Kim.
No, she really does. Even though like she's Chinese and Gail Kim's Korean, they actually really do look similar.
The hairstyle and everything, yeah.
Well, I think Gail Kim's taller, and Lei Ling's a little bit more, built and muscular.
Don't you touch that! That's not something to throw away. If you throw that away, I will rape you in the mouth, okay? I will rape you in your fucking mouth, okay?
She's my best friend.
Give a hoot, don't pollute, okay?
No, Zane, that's Jimmy's line. All Asians, never mind. That's Jimmy. That's something Jimmy would say.
As they shoot, I'm not even joking. I've done this before. I actually have a specific story I could tell that where I mistake somebody from one race of somebody from another race.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Booker T in a porno when I was in middle school, okay? I'm pretty fucking sure it was fucking Booker T. I was watching the Playboy channel. I'm pretty sure it was fucking Booker T, but, I can't confirm that. I haven't been able to find the porno. I just remember watching it. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is Booker T. I guess it brings a new meaning to Can You Dig It, Sucker? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, suck it before I dig it.
No, the channel was not scrambled, lab rat. My dad paid for the Playboy channel. He paid for it. He had a subscription. I found out one day. Who is it, Zane? You keep saying it. You said it earlier tonight. Tell me. I mean, give me the name. I'm not going to go fucking look up the porn. I'm curious.
How dare you call me out here when you were the one in the wrong? You want to stand here and tell all these...
But yeah, my dad had a subscription to the Playboy channel, and I found out. So I had a VHS player in my room. So what I would do is I would record the pornos, and then I'd go to school and I'd sell them for like $10. Gotta fucking make money, bro.
You cost me that
MSG, this is a shoot. Now you say that you're triggering. That just triggered a memory in my head. That's awesome. So I remember being in was it like 0304-ish? I used to take requests from people like, hey, what kind of porn you like? This is okay. I'll go download it. $5 a DVD.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used to do. Cause my thing was my Gramps had Gramps had a DVD burner. So what I would do is I would go to his LimeWire, and just type up, okay, what kind of porn this is, get some of that, put it on the DVD, and then sell it.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Dad? What's up, Yosef? Whoop, whoop.
No, it wasn't him, Zane. That I'm looking it up. Not I'm not looking at the porn, but I'm looking up like images, and I typed in Nathan Threat short hair because this guy had short hair just like Booker T at WCW at the time. Yeah, Dashing. No lunacy tonight because they preempted it with Stranglemania. It's weird, Zane, that you knew that though. Like, were you like a porn connoisseur? Like a fucking diary or something you got? Like a book of fucking porn stars, you know? You just got that shit on lock. That's Nathan Threat.
Well, I haven't heard anything about them bringing in Cross. So if they brought him in for brought them in for one of the upcoming tapings, you just kind of spoiled some shit there.
Don't lie, Zane. If you got it, I mean, if you're a porn connoisseur, I'm not hating. I'm just saying. You just fucking knew the name. This chick's been crying for a while.
Yeah, they've played that up a little bit too much. Okay, yeah, Russo having a conversation with Cross and him coming into JCW are two different things. Two different things. Cross and JCW would absolutely be money, yes. But yeah, those two having a personal conversation is way different than Cross coming to JCW.
There's a guy on Instagram that does NBA stats for porn stars. In his career, this season on porn, he's had this many fucking ejaculations. He's got a hip thrust at 3.7 miles per hour.
As compared to the Kobe meter.
He's performed in over 255 sex positions.
Nah, he's not getting fired this month.
127 ass slaps.
So much to me because after all these years, it was finally my time.
Oh my god, this is fucking dragging.
Yeah, this has gone way too long. Like, we need to wrap it up, Box. You know what that means? It means wrap that up. Wrap that shit up, B. You better wrap that gavel up. You need to wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Especially Kenny. I hate him the most. Okay, now let's try one all together. I hear you guys. Come on, you guys know the words.
That's how I feel about this fucking thing.
You want to get high?
Excuse me.
Look, this is a bar. We can't have children in here. People come here for debauchery and sin.
Butters will give hand jobs in the corner for $1. Sure, I'm good at all kinds of jobs.
Get out.
And then this, what we're seeing right now with Leah, we just saw this Tuesday with Zarya and Soul. We just saw this without getting pushed off a balcony and hitting the back of your head on a table.
And we gotta do this stupid camera look like, oh, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it.
But there was something in that apology that did not sit.
You shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy. Poor little feller.
Sharon, what's he talking about? Oh, nothing, sweetie.
Have you ever had someone you love quiff in your face?
I yelled at a midget.
So I guess to say if Butters was in charge here, Laying Lee would be his bottom bitch.
You don't just chop off somebody's fireman.
No. We're just gonna snip it a little bit so that it looks a little bigger.
No, that's too convenient of an excuse. The truth is, nobody ever wanted to have babies with you. Isn't that it? Always the mom's maid, never the mom? Must be hard on you, knowing that the years are ticking away, your friends all getting married, and all the while your uterus slowly shriveling away, drying up, becoming totally worthless.
What did I think of the mini house? I thought that was a good spot. I thought it was funny.
As
Hello, children.
Hello there, Chef. What's for lunch today, Chef?
You scared of the competition? I'm just as poor and stupid as you. I'm gonna drive and I'm gonna go fast and I'm gonna turn to the left sometimes.
As a shoot, no joke, my aunt is a huge fan of NASCAR. At least was at one point. That I always ribbed her with that. Oh, you like the NASCAR? Yeah, we're gonna turn left. Just keep turning left. Keep turning left.
Fuck them all to death. Let's make this country great again.
Fuck them all to death!
And then I'm gonna take all the drug pushers in our country and I'm gonna fuck them. Or you know those people in Syria, I'm gonna fuck them.
That's why I will make sure that every terrorist on earth is fucked dead.
Leaders of North Korea, I'll fuck them all, yeah! Yeah! Criminals in our jails, fucked and dead. A day after I die, those ads that are trying to kill us, I'll fuck anyone in the advertising business. They'll all die too. So by our estimates, it's roughly 7.6 million people you have promised to fuck to death in your first year of office. Okay. And you think that's achievable? I do, Matt.
I do, Matt.
And points to Buckshot Kid. Maybe Lady Lee will be out for dehydration on the gimmick entry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, after all that water she lost with all those tears. Seriously, that was way too much.
Suck my buzz, cow.
Just walk away. You can put a stop to all this. Just walk away, and we will spare your lives. Just walk away.
He's pretty good.
Hey, he's pretty good.
Well, I'm pissed off, Rick. How are you?
I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
This is America.
See, that's a question. I'm asking questions, Stan.
Just think about it, Stan. State finals. I get to fight in the state finals and the parents in the state finals.
No, I don't have any finger bang on here, Lab Rat. I've got. I mean, I should put it on here, but I don't have any finger bang on here.
Gonna finger bang bang you into my life. Girl, you like to finger bang, and that's all right.
Finger bang. Bang, bang, bang. That was an ugly motherfucker there, so. Look a little chilly down here right now. Fucking hell.
Ooh, chili sounds good.
I said it's cold chilly though. Like I'm a little cold right now. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, but when you said chili, I'm like, chili. That sounds good.
Okay.
Like a little chili to warm that chili.
Yeah, my chili's chilly. That's for sure. Damn. Ah, no more chocolate peanut butter smoothie.
I gotta try some. Maybe I will definitely try some when I finally make that trip to Houston. Make that trip to Texas hopefully this year. It really all depends on when I can get my car repairs done, and especially brake repairs done, or brake whatever I need to get with my brakes taken care of. And I got enough money in the bank, I can make that trip. Whoop.
Dude, Skyline Chili is ass. Skyline Chili is disgusting.
RBV is entering the chat.
Yeah, it's fucking nasty. When I was there and when I hung out with Rick for the day, it was fucking horrible. I was like, what the fuck is this? This isn't chili. It's fucking pasta. And it's like fucking sweet. I'm just like, what is this? Fucking nasty.
Can never go wrong with Steak and Shake chili.
Like chili should not taste like sugar has it. There's sugar in it. It's disgusting.
A little bit of an answer, but what we did find out for sure is that Laying Lee and Zaya Brookside are no more.
They're no more.
Stacks getting inside.
No mas, pal.
God, that fucking segment was like 10 minutes. It was fucking long as fuck.
We're gonna keep an eye on that situation.
Yeah,
Continues tonight on Impact.
they did not do those women any favors. That should have went way shorter than it did.
Right.
Give me the former Cora Jade.
That's what I'm talking about. Them titties.
Scan the QR code for the OnlyFans link.
She calls herself the only one, and Elena Black has her sights set on the TNA Knockouts World Championship picture. Still a lot of work to do to get to that point, but Elena Black doesn't really care about earning things, does she?
She cares about her own money.
Does this chick have an OnlyFans for real?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, of course she would. Yeah, these chicks.
Yeah, so long as you need a commercial break.
Texas chili is pretty good though, Brandon. You should try some Texas chili, that's for sure.
That is part of the plan. Like as a shoot, I am planning to do a trip to Texas and Houston and that area specifically.
What are you gonna do there?
Let's just say there's some HMG fam there that I plan to meet and hang out with.
Are you gonna go hang out with John Enright?
If he's out there, yes. I did not know that.
I think it's in Dallas, but who's out in fucking Houston?
Now, I was not aware he was that close, but yeah, if he is, I'll definitely have to try to make some time for that. But yeah, there's a couple of homies, a couple of HMG fam in that area. I'd love to go out and with it, eat some good Texas food. Whoop.
Sorry, Dan. There's no JCW tonight.
Hey, what's up, Dan? Yeah, unfortunately, much apologies. No JCW Lunacy tonight. They're doing a replay of Stranglemania.
So if you didn't watch Stranglemania, go watch Stranglemania, and then you can go back and watch the Stranglemania review for free on patreon.com/Omni Media Group.
Whoop, whoop.
A few weeks ago, it's Sacrifice, which you can relive anytime on demand on TNA Plus. It was Mara Shade who defeated.
Did we post that? Somebody should have posted that. Let me see.
Mother did not teach her not to point.
Yeah, okay, it's up there. HMG's Stranglemania review. It's up there for free. The video version. You can go watch it on patreon.com/Omni Media Group.
Yeah, and shout out to the vet for stepping in and helping out for that. Seriously, he saved my ass that night.
I bet you did, you sick son of a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Cover, look to the leg here. By Black and a kick out.
A few weeks back against Ariana Grace, that it should have been Zaya Brookside and Lei Ying Lee at didn't step up and help her win that match enough. I don't know exactly what that means, but between that and everything Stacks tried to say to her and some of Zaya Brookside's head is a cloudy mess.
Yeah, why are we having kickouts with Mez? This is essentially an enhancement get over match for Elena Black where another chick, basically bumps and sells for her to get her over.
Yeah. Well, that was a quick match. They were just like, fuck it. Just do a quick squash match. Get her done. Get her done.
Yeah, and the last name's also Arquette. Is she related to the family?
I don't know. Great question, Brandon. Great question.
Because Elena Black may have just defeated a relative of a former WCW World Champion. And that's now 6 belts.
One of you is going to be lucky number 1. You get to represent your country in the international championship.
Yeah, the only belts you have not seen tonight are the X Division and the Knockouts Championship.
They technically showed the X Division with Leon Slater, but that was just a picture during the update. Yeah.
Yeah, that was B. Yeah, B-roll does not count.
Yeah.
But you see what I mean, though, with Ollie's hairstyle, right?
Yeah. Get up, Rust. Get up for Jimmy T, Australia, yeah. Get up, mate.
A lifetime, you get to represent your great country of Australia next week.
Mr. Ali, I want to thank you so much for this opportunity. It's a privilege to represent my country of Australia, to be the first guy to compete for your international championship. I'll see you.
And honestly, Ali is the perfect heel to carry that belt and help establish it and get it over and have just crush baby faces until you finally have the right one you want to put over and go over for it.
What do you say there at the end? Vlog? Is that what he said? Oh. Vlog?
Mike Santana is fresh off of dealing with the system at Rebellion. He is the
Oh, sorry. I was
TNA World Champion. His title is on the
line. I think that Ali is actually a great heel to have a belt like that on. Just build them until you have like the right up and coming baby face that you're trying to build to have him go over for that belt, like on like this baby face's climb to the top.
Nice. How was Stranglemania, by the way? Was it good?
It was a fun show.
Yeah.
Definitely a fun show.
Was it a GCW show or just JCW?
Just JCW.
Oh, okay. Did Russo make an appearance on screen at all?
Yes, he did. He got in. Yeah, he accompanied his chosen one, Caleb Conley, to the ring, and then got into it with special guest referee EC3.
Oh, okay. Oh, I remember this lockdown match. This was a weird one when they put the roof on it.
Oh, yeah, the lethal lockdown?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is Team Christian versus Team Tomko from 08. And because Lockdown 07 and 2010 were both in St. Louis, I was there for them live.
Okay.
This is one thing I will never ever forget. During the Lethal Lockdown in 07, it was Team Angle versus Team Christian, I think it was. And then when Scott Steiner made his entrance, he was part of Team Christian, part of the heel team. As soon as he came out, like, everybody in the arena was chanting, steroids, steroids, steroids. And then there's a spot where he hits he hits a and the chances keep going. The chances keep going. And then I forgot who it was he hit it on, but he hits a picture-perfect Frankensteiner. The entire arena shuts the fuck up.
Oh, okay. What a shot. Fucking Don West. Rest in peace.
Dude, Don West was so great. He was tremendous at what he did. There will never be another Don West. Ever. Ever.
Oh, that's right. This spot where AJ goes on top of the ladder, yeah, this was sick.
That's like James Storm.
What are you thinking?
Look at Christian though. Christian able to get up. Christian got up and Storm doesn't know it. And he hits it from behind. He doesn't have any idea. And Christian's got it. Christian going up the cage inside. You can see it right there. That tells the story. Holy cow, AJ. Christian, both of them. No, oh my God. Now Storm's going up on the side behind Christian. No, oh, you can see Storm falling down. It's Christian and AJ trading blows. Oh
That's a good question. I don't know. It kind of seems like Pat McAfee was a dude who's kind of pushed into a situation where it's like, okay, I'll do it.
What about Pat McAfee?
I don't know. Yeah, good points. I'm sorry. Admittedly, I'm a little bit. Yeah, I'm not exactly my right head of mind tonight. So if I say some stupid shit tonight, I apologize. That's why I'm glad to have the HMG fam here to kind of be those guardrails. If I say something stupid, y'all here to keep me in check.
Oh, here, check your ass. Oh, and then we got the most annoying female on wrestling TV ever, fucking Alicia Edwards.
Do you want to know something?
Congratulations, you got a victory on the system. It was a bad night, but luckily with the system, bad nights don't last very long.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake, and that mistake will be corrected. I swear.
Did you watch Raw this week at all, Brennan?
I think I might have saw like the first hour and a half ish, maybe.
Did you see Ethan Page's Monday Night debut?
I saw the backstage segment, but not the match.
Oh, okay. Match was pretty good. I wouldn't have had him take on Javon Walker. Is that who it is? But
or Javon Evans.
Javon Evans. Yeah, I wouldn't. That was
no.
It's a weird man. I mean, he gets the win because Russo comes out and interferes. But like, I was like, why would you put these two together? Like, you don't want to like have Javon Evans lose, and then obviously you don't want to have Ethan Page lose his first night. It was just a weird pairing.
Yeah, there's plenty of other guys that they could have pulled out there to have to take the loss to.
I mean, Page wins, but still, yeah. Then Javon. I mean, I get, like I said, Russo interfered, but it's like, why put down Javon Evans like that?
Yeah, Eddie Edwards is definitely on the cheeseburgers. Motherfuckers with guts like that are definitely on the cheeseburgers.
He's on that Sami Callihan diet, you know.
Yeah, someone's got to pick that up with Sami Callihan retired.
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
What energy drinks are they drinking? What's there in front?
Oh shit. Yeah, they're getting sponsored by this one. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, okay. I can't believe fucking Rich Swann is still a fucking thing in 2026.
As TNA World Champion. Meanwhile, the electric Rich Swann is competing in his first.
Well, to be fair, like he actually is a really good he had, as a shoot, he has a very good, real comeback story of, you know, battling and beating addiction and coming back.
What, Rich Swann?
Yes.
Still, he's just not fucking. I've never found him entertaining. Hair or no hair.
I guess it's somewhere we have to respectfully disagree, because he's somebody, like, at least when I saw him in TNA, especially his old theme, like that old theme he had in TNA. We got a party, dun, 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 dun. That I thought that was a lot suited him a lot better.
I don't know. He's never been entertaining to me, unfortunately. I've seen him live too. I just saw him at 2CW last year. And Rich Swann has never done it for me.
Assuming they'll get back there, and maybe that never happens again. That is very true. To work your way back to opportunities. Rich Swann was handpicked by Mike Santana. Swann trying to take advantage tonight.
And that whole thing too with him and because him and his wife Sue Young, they had a marital dispute because it happened to happen in public.
Yeah.
It turned into a whole thing of him being an abuser, where it's like that's not what it was. It was literally just it was a couple's dispute that happened to happen in public, and somebody was there to witness it. That's all it was.
I don't even care about that. I'm just saying, I've never found him entertaining as far as an entertainer. That's all. Personally. Mike Santana, on the other hand, I do like Mike Santana a lot.
Oh yeah, big fan of Mike Santana.
Someone who's seen similar roads to Rich Swann. Someone who's
I feel good.
And of course, especially right here in TNA.
All right, while they're making entrances and doing in-ring introduction, I'm gonna step outside, do a smoky token, take a quick piss break. Be right back.
All right, we can talk shit about Brandon now. He's leaving.
Yeah, talk all that shit. Woo, woo.
Got Mike Santana here. Mike Santana has definitely had a huge evolution of his character. I really enjoyed watching his evolution go from tag team wrestler to single superstar. Yeah, I agree, Nelso. Santana said I'm better than this tag team. I mean, was right. I think Ortiz is wrestling in Ring of Honor right now or something like that. I mean, that's the last thing I remember about Ortiz. Maybe. I don't know. Where is Ortiz? Rich Swann. This ring announcer, Mackenzie's pretty cute. That's another belt, right? I don't know how many belts that is tonight. I'm not keeping track of the belt count. Oh, what's up, CF Fluid 247? Yeah, it's been pretty good. Not been bad. And there was a really long fucking segment between Zia Lee and whatever the other chick's name, and then the other chick turned heel on her. But other than that, it's been pretty good. Oh, Mackenzie, yeah, she used to work for WWE. She's cute. Anybody keeping track of the belt count? I don't know where we're at right now. Brandon does that. He just stepped away to take a little piss and smoke. We're like 7 now or something like that. I don't fucking know. While we're waiting, guys, check out patreon.com/Homie Media Group. If you aren't aware, most of our shows are for free. So what I do is after the show goes live, I make it unlisted on YouTube, but then I post it for free on Patreon. So you can become a member for free and watch a lot of our shows up there, like the Impact Attack, the Wreckage, the Next Level Review, Pro Wrestling Reflection podcast. The WLR just got posted up there today. So yeah, if you're interested, go check that out. We do have some exclusive content as well, like the Monday Locker Room, This Week in WWE, and the Friday Locker Room. So if you missed that live, that is behind our paywall. But yeah, go check it out. And then all the shows that we do post for free YouTube version, we do have the audio version, audio podcast behind the paywall as well that you can sign up for, and automatically will be put in your podcast outlet catcher, whatever you use to listen to your podcast. Get your own unique URL download link that you can put into your podcast player, and then boom, you got all the audio podcasts right there to take with you on the go. So check it out, patreon.com/Hameen Media Group. As Brandon comes back from his toke session. Brandon.
Whoop, whoop.
Before Santana came out, how many belts are we up to?
Actually, his was counted. So we're currently at 6 right now.
All right, that's probably going to be our final for tonight then.
Yeah, the only ones we did not see are the X Division and the Knockouts title.
Okay, there you go.
And what's up, Seafluid? Whoop, whoop. Yes, yeah. Lei Lee. If you're talking about Lei Lee, yes, she did.
No, we were talking about Mackenzie Mitchell, the ring announcer.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, NXT. Yeah, she'd be a ring announcer for NXT. Yes.
I was saying she's cute. Yeah. I remember this match: Kurt Angle versus Jeff Hardy. I remember this match.
Ooh, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
I remember.
He's the one that's behind this match for Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle in the steel cage.
I was gonna say I thought this was like circa 2012, circa 2013.
Yeah, this is actually is Lockdown 2012.
Yeah.
Because Lockdown 2013 was Jeff Hardy defending the title against Bully Ray, where he revealed himself as leader of Aces and Eights and won his first world title.
Right.
Yes, I am one of those weird ass autistic wrestling nerds who remembers that shit, because whenever I see that shit, I remember it and don't forget it. Just kind of stays there.
I went to Bound for Glory 2012 myself in Phoenix, so that was Jeff Hardy versus what's his fucking name?
Aries?
Austin Aries, yeah.
Yeah, and Aries beat him. Or did Hardy beat Aries? I don't remember.
No, I think Aries might have won that night.
We got a little bit of time. Let's double check that.
I think so. Did Austin Aries win that night?
It's Bound for Glory 2012. Jeff Hardy defeated Austin Aries.
Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff defeated Austin Aries to become the new World Heavyweight Champion.
That's right. Austin Aries was the champ. Okay. That was also the night what Devon was in he was in the Aces and Eights crew too. Or
yeah,
that's
where it was revealed as the Sergeant at Arms.
Yeah, he's a Sergeant at Arms. Yeah, that was a good night. Rob Van Dam was on the card that night too. AJ Styles, Hulk Hogan was there. Sting. That was the first and only time I ever saw Hulk Hogan live. So.
Syracuse, New York. On the left, the champion Mike Santana. On the right, the challenger Rich.
Apparently, he was on fentanyl, so there you go.
And these are two of the best athletes in the business today.
And two men who.
Yeah, funny enough, TNA was the only time I ever saw Hulk Hogan live. Was at Lockdown 2010.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when he showed up during I think it was during the main event. He showed up. And got involved with it.
That Aces and Eights was the fucking stupidest fucking faction. Let's fucking rip off Sons of Anarchy. Like, what the fuck?
Well, at that time, Bischoff was still like one of the pretty much like the guy, or like, when it came to creative, and we all know how much he had a fetish for for biker culture, and Sons of Anarchy is hot right now. Let's do something based off that.
Yeah, stupid.
Oh yeah, game. A game hydration. I think is what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on the apron or on the canvas.
Talking about from Swann. Sometimes it's hard, literally, to hold him down.
He's got people through hard times.
Swann sending Santana for a ride.
That was the fucking low point of TNA, in my opinion. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I enjoyed Bound for Glory 2012. It was fun, but still. Yeah, putting the Sun in that group was horrible.
A lot of love between these guys as athletes, so it's just all right.
I will say, at least they did try to at least sort of play up the nepotism part of that, because his partner was Gerald Briscoe's son.
Yeah.
Wes.
Speaking of Hogan, during the documentary thing, they were showing, some of Hogan's matches and whatnot. And they were showing the WrestleMania. What was it? WrestleMania WrestleMania 9, when he came back and he fought Yokozuna after Bret Hart beat him or lost. Was that what it was? WrestleMania 9?
Yeah, it was WrestleMania 9. Bret Hart lost to Yokozuna because he kept powder the eyes, and Hogan's like, "No, this is bullshit. Or you didn't say that, but
yeah, no." Anyway, so what I was gonna say. So I know the outcome. So what I was gonna say is they were showing the behind stuff of him and Brutus the Barber Beefcake showing up, right? Because they were in the tag team championship match. I actually got to meet Brutus the Barber Beefcake last year and had dinner with him.
And for all the shit he gets, he seems like outside of wrestling, he'd actually be a pretty cool dude to hang out with.
Brutus?
Yeah.
Dude, he's so fucking nice.
That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
He's so cool.
That is exactly what I thought. Like, I keep hearing so much shit about, he's Hogan's boy, he's getting all his chances. It's like, you know what? If you actually got to put on the side and hanging out, if just this moment to hang out and chill with that dude and get to know him, he seems like somebody who'd be pretty cool. And
he's like the sweetest guy.
Yeah.
No, like, because when I went to Boca Raton Championship Wrestling, he's the quote unquote commissioner for the brand, for the indie show, for the indie fed. So he's there always and stuff like that. But yeah, the night before, my buddy Chris, who runs Connecting People Through Wrestling, goes down there and all the time. So he invited me down for my birthday. So like they invited me to come out to dinner the night before at this really expensive steakhouse, and everything was paid for and stuff like that by the owner of the Fed, because the owner who runs the Fed is also like a huge real estate guy in the area. So anyway, he had all the wrestlers there and stuff like that. And the table I was at was with Brutus the Barber Beefcake, and I was sitting right next to him. It was awesome. That guy has fucking huge hands.
Dude, that's cool, man. That's really cool. And I'm glad you get that experience.
It was fucking cool. And then I got to same Cesar Bononi was there at the table. I forget one of these guys from NXT. He's not in WWE anymore, but he was in NXT for a while. I forget what his name is. He was there. Yeah, it was good. Good time.
And unfortunately, no C fluid. That unfortunately they never had a chance to reconcile before Hogan's death. And Brutus or I should say Ed Leslie has gone on the record and said he deeply regrets that that him and Hogan never had the chance to reconcile before his passing.
Yeah,
that's one of his biggest regrets in life right now.
Yeah.
And I genuinely do feel bad for him, because it did really seem like Ed truly considered Hogan a friend.
Oh yeah, they were super close.
And the question you were asking earlier, is Santana regretting things? See, I don't think it was regret that you saw in his eye, but it was reconsideration, confirmation. Exactly. Drawing board. And see what
Let me look up who that guy was in NXT now. I'm just curious. Let me see. Boca Raton Championship Wrestling.
Submission inside the ring, not via count out.
Returning the favor here.
Oh, Madman Fulton was there. I got to meet him. He was cool.
Nice.
It was Noah Kakoa.
Never. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm just being honest. I've never heard that name before.
Let me see who he was in fucking Kona Reeves. Remember him?
I've vaguely remember. Again, I was not really watching NXT at the time, but I did kind of have a kind of idea what was going on and who was there. I think it might be one of the names I heard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Matt Riddle was there. He was cool as well. I got to hang out with him. Matt Riddle actually came through pretty in the clutch, bro. Came through pretty good in the clutch for me.
Nice.
I was it was my birthday weekend, and I was having a hard time finding weed, and I needed some weed. And one of the guys was like, he was like, oh, I'm gonna go in there and talk with Matt Riddle. I was like, hey, I hate to be that guy, but you know, you're gonna go talk to Matt Riddle. Can you ask him if he knows where I get some weed? And he came back and gave me a dab pen. And Matt Riddle said, a friend in weed is a friend indeed. And gave me some weed.
Wow,
yeah.
That is tremendous. Like, that's awesome. That's a bro. That is a bro.
I know, right? I was like, of course. I was like, this guy is fucking awesome.
Let it be known here that our own MSG got weed handed to him or given to him directly, or we'll go ahead. Let's go ahead and say it directly from Matt Riddle.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Because I needed it. I was pretty happy. I walked across the street to this vape store because he gave me a dab cartridge. So I walked across the street and bought one of those little batteries and then came back and fucking smoked. I was happy.
Nice. How was it, by the way?
The weed?
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't from Florida. He must have brought it from somewhere. It was good. Because I think Florida only has medical. I was talking about this with Ben a couple weeks ago. Because I said, would the plan be eventually like for you to open up a store down in like Florida, maybe retire? And he was like, oh yeah. So.
Yeah, their problem is that they're still kind of stuck in a little bit of the old mindset when it comes to weed. So it's only medical down there, but when as far as recreational, they're still pretty.
Oh, I know. They got that fucking stupid Delta 9 shit. It's fucking nasty. It doesn't even get you high. I'd had it there like a year before when I went down, or either a year before or the year prior to that when I went down to AEW Revolution, which was out there, I want to say, when I went to Florida. And when I got there, there was a guy, I went to the smoke shop and I bought some Delta 9 and I was like, this is horrible. And then, what's it called? I talked to the guy who worked at the hotel. And I was like, do you know where you get some weed? And he was like, yeah, I'll get you some weed. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, Riddle just having extra pens, bro. I mean, that guy's stacked at Lab, right? He just has weed.
I could easily say Riddle's a dude I could see bringing extra weed in case it's like if I run into a bro who needs some, I got him.
Or if you just have some, you know what I mean? I mean, he was probably only going to be, I think he was only in Florida for the night or two. It's just not like he couldn't get weed the next day or something, you know?
Swann surprisingly having a firm control of the much larger and stronger Mike Santana, who's now finding his way back to his feet.
Yep, unfortunately, those good old boys it's still a fight.
Yeah.
Blistering chop there by Mike Santana. Swann responds with a kick to the midsection.
More than a couple of them, Swann proving why he's always had the heart of a world.
Oh, what's his name? And the guy here who's the commentator for TNA, Matt, whatever his name is.
Oh, Matt Raywald?
Yeah, he's also one of the commentators for Boca Raton Championship Wrestling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who his wife is, right?
Vicky Guerrero's daughter, right?
Yeah, also one of Eddie's daughters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Swann facing himself here in Syracuse.
Now Rich Swann is going for a steel chair. Swann's got to be careful. If he uses it, he would get disqualified. He wouldn't win the title, but I mean, he's using it in a different way, not necessarily as a weapon.
Using it to just prop up Mike Santana here.
Swann.
So you see, there's a picture that came out. I think it was I'm not sure which one of Eddie's daughters, Ray's daughter, and then someone else's daughter, I forgot who, posing together saying, "Hey, so we're second generation coming in," or something like that, or like next generation coming, or something like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Swann. That engine don't stop. G'ing up round 3 here.
Swann, gets lit up in a super kick.
Look at that. Santana rolling right through.
Super kick by Swann. Santana's down.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Wang Yang's daughter.
Yeah.
That's who it was. Yeah, it was Aaliyah Guerrero. Yeah, or sorry, Aaliyah Mysterio.
Showcase. Take a look at this. Swann catching Santana out of midair.
Yeah, and
Rich Swann has a window of opportunity.
yeah, one of Eddie's daughters and Jimmy Wang Yang's daughter.
Yeah, when I was at Boca Raton, I got to meet who else? Ricardo Rodriguez was there. He's cool. He does the Spanish announcing for them. I stayed at the same hotel as Bobby Fish. The Bollywood boys were there. In fact, like I got up to get breakfast in the morning, and I walked up to get breakfast, and then Bobby Fish showed up right next to me, and I was like, "What's up, bro? You're badass." He's like, "Thanks, man." I just walked away. Like, I'm not gonna make a big deal. You're a fucking badass, bro. I was like, "Kill it today, bro." He's like, "Thanks, man." Like, yeah, bro.
Whoop, whoop.
The only person that I wish I'd really gotten like go up and shake his hand, but he was there. I was just like kind of too nervous to go say hi to him. Was Gangrel, you know? I was kind of marking out on the inside for Gangrel. So my buddy Chris is like, "Oh, you wanted to meet Gangrel?" Because he knows he works there. He's like, "Oh, you wanted to meet him?" I was like, "No, I don't
Who leaves this week as TNA World Champion? Title on the line, the champ starting to fire up here.
On the move, there's Santana on the right bound Swann. Swann trying to gather himself in the corner, however.
Oh, so everything I've heard about Gangrel, though, he seems like a super approachable and cool dude.
Oh, he is nice. I just didn't want to mark out for him.
Classic Santana situation, but Swann not giving up so easy.
Swann, look out! Rolling buck 50. They hold on to the title here. Swann won't go away.
That's the resilience of Rich Swann, a former world champion.
Yeah, it was interesting. The show that I was at that night,
And take a look back.
what's his name?
That spike at the beginning of the match on the outside of the ring.
Ricky Morton won the title that night. It was hysterical.
Almost putting Swann out. But Rich
He won the title.
proving he's got the heart of a champion.
Yeah, it was Ricky Morton, though, pal. He's timeless.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Santana getting caught here by Swann. Kick out. Swann, those deadly kicks. Up onto the shoulders. Look out. Outline and chalk.
Now Swann primed and ready.
Cannonball.
Not done yet.
Santana with a running power bomb to retain. Swann kicks him down.
Unreal fortitude here. A flurry of offense. Capped off with this power.
Oh, that's awesome, Hammer. Whoop, whoop.
No way, says Rich Swann.
Nice. Yeah, most of the time, Zane, I'm pretty good, but it was fucking Gangrel. I was like, oh shit, it's Gangrel. Most of the time, I don't get really starstruck too, especially because I played music for so long, so I've gotten to meet a lot of my favorite musicians and shit. So I was like, I don't really get too starstruck. But it was like, oh, it's fucking Gangrel. I was like, fuck, I don't want to say something stupid. It's more like even when I had dinner and I got to sit next to Brutus the Barber Beefcake the whole time, I was thinking, what Ben Hameen always preaches, you shut the fuck up and you shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Just sit there and shut the fuck up.
Challenger. He's starting to feel himself again. Neckbreaker by Swann. Santana could be in trouble.
Yep, and if they engage you in conversation, you go along with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Swann with the flurry. Oh, Swann was thinking 450. Santana back up to his feet. There's Swann. Santana could be going for the rolling buck 50 one more time. Swann with a cutter. Swann with a cutter. Is Swann gonna win it? Back out by Santana. And the frustration starting to build for Rich Swann. He thought that was it. This has been a stellar performance.
I like this as a TV babyface title match main event. I just wish we would have done a little bit more to thread this throughout the show.
Yeah, and this match has been a little slow.
Yeah, and long. Like they could have probably chopped a good 5 to 7 minutes off.
Yeah, they gave him like 20 minutes here.
Swann responds in kind. Swann goes all the way up and takes the champion all the way down. Incredible athleticism from the floor to the top rope from Swann. Santana's down. Splash by Swann, adjusting in midair to win the world titles again. The athleticism of Rich Swann, but the resilience of Mike Santana keeping this match alive.
And so I have this one theory when it comes to like TV main events. I want to get your thoughts on it.
Sure.
Unless the TV main event is supposed to be short for story purposes or angle purposes, or whatever it is you're trying to need to get across for that, I think they should be at the level of like a lower card pay-per-view card match, as kind of like this is what you're going to get on the show, but if you buy it, you'll get even better than this.
Yeah, like I'm of the Vince Russo mindset. Like you should have short matches on TV, and then long matches should be on pay-per-view. That's what I do like about JCW, because a lot of their matches don't really go past like 10, 12 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, I'm just saying that specifically for TV main events.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is supposed to be like an elevation match for Swann to make it look like, okay, he can hang with the champion. So I think they're going to have him spin off and do other story stuff. So I think the reason why they had this match was so they can show Swann is legit. He can hang with the champ, so that way it's believable and where they're spinning him off into after this. My opinion.
Whew. Almost my bedtime here.
Champion, he says he is. And you can see in the back of your screen, there is the suit, Daria Ray. TNA President Carlos Silva unable to join us this evening for iMPACT. So there's Daria Ray with the Carlos hat to preside.
So now they're ribbing on the whole thing of Carlos having to presenting the belt to the champion, where Carlos is not there tonight. So now we have Daria out there wearing the hat like Carlos does to
Stupid.
Yeah, they're now ribbing themselves on camera.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, though, they did have a. If they would have played up on this would have made a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Because last week, Santana was actually insulted Daria, so she could have taken that personally and came out there to rib on and kind of throw it back on him. Instead, they didn't really play that up.
Yeah. Agreed. There you go. TNA Impact comes to a conclusion right here on Hami Media Group's YouTube, Brandon.
Whoop, whoop. And thank you again for stopping and being part of the show tonight. Always appreciate getting to hang and show with you, man.
Of course, guys, don't forget, just once again, patreon.com/Hami Media Group. Tons of free content up there. The HMG Wreckage, the Impact Attack, the Next Level Review, Pro Wrestling Reflection Podcast, the Wednesday Locker Room. It's all for free. You can go watch that right now. Sign up if you want to get access to the Monday Locker Room, the Friday Locker Room, This Week in WWE, and more exclusive content. Check out my podcast, SMB, a South Park review. New episode out right now, season 27, episode 2. Got a Nut, the Charlie Kirk episode. We just reviewed it, so check it out. As we inch closer and closer to finishing South Park, I'm getting close, Brandon. I'm only now, wow, we did 2 this week, so I mean, I'm only like 8 episodes away from being current. So, I mean, I got some streaming specials I still have to review, but as far as like the seasons, I'm pretty much almost there, Brandon.
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
Almost 6 years in the making. So,
dude, y'all been going strong.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, bro. Anyway, well, you said you're playing some FF8 tonight. Is that what's going down?
Yes. After, and we're actually going to do. I forgot to mention. We're going to be a quick run through of Sunset Riders first.
Sunset Riders, huh?
Yes, sir. Because our boy Buckshot Kid actually cashed in. I forgot to mention. I forgot about this. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, he cashed in some channel points to pick the next game. So that's what we're going to open up with tonight is Sunset Riders.
All right, have fun riding the sunsets.
And then for the rest of this week on Hami Media Group, tomorrow we have the SmackDown Watch Along and Bell Count. Saturday we got HMG Insanity followed up with the AAA Watch Along. And then Sunday we got The Wreckage along with HMG After Dark. We're going to finish off season 12 of Trailer Park Boys. And if season 13 has dropped, because they're supposed to drop sometime this month. So if season 13 does drop, there's a good chance we might do episode 1 of that. And then Monday, we got the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, Impact Attack. And then Tuesday night, we got Hitting the Marks. We got the A Show. We got the Lisa Hart NXT Watch Along. And on Wednesday, we also have the AEW Dynamite Watch Along and Bell Count.
Important question. Have you watched Night at the Roxbury?
No, I have not.
Son of a bitch. You need to watch Night at the Roxbury already.
All right, add that one to the list.
Ridiculous. All right, HMG fam. Have a good night. Jump on over to twitch.tv/LG Brandon whoop whoop in like 10 minutes or something like that?
Probably about 15, 20.
15, 20. Yeah, go over there. Go take a piss, get yourself something, head over to Twitch.
See you over there, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Peace.
Take care, y'all.